Hey everybody, we're here for another week, and the name of this lesson is going to be called Good Morning. And before I start, I want to thank some students that have been doing some really great work, and I appreciate all their effort. Second graders, there's Dylan, Josiah, Miguel, Carla. Thank you so much. Doing Flipgrid, Google Forms, that helps me see how you're doing. Gives me a little feedback on maybe I can help you out. Third graders, we have Andy, Dylan, and Ninoska. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your effort. Fourth graders, I have a bunch this week. Adrian, Angeli, Gadir, Nathaniel B, Richie, Waleed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys have been doing a great job, and I just want to acknowledge it. And fifth graders, I can't forget you guys. Nyla, Alpha, Danny, Luz, Noah. Thank you. You guys are doing a great job. You're keeping up, and I do really appreciate it. So this week, we're going to do something different. I'm going to put on exercise videos, not of me, but like Go Noodle, Nalini Kids, other things that maybe you can look at and have fun with. I just want to shake it up a little bit and see how you like it. So please answer the Google form at the end also so I can get some of that feedback. So this will be a little quick, and I'm going to go into our little health lesson that we always talk about. I try to give you some hints on how to keep our bodies healthy besides doing exercise. And part of that is keeping our mouth clean, keeping our teeth healthy, okay? There's germs and bacteria, that's all in our mouth, and it will be there. But we need to keep our mouth as clean as possible, because if we don't, we can get infections, tooth decay. That's when our infections are like germs get inside our teeth, and it just makes things weak. Tooth decay means our teeth are getting weak, and they might break as we get older. You can get bad breath because you're just not taking care of your mouth. So we need to keep our germs clean, because as you get older, you want to keep your teeth as strong as possible. So that's why we keep our mouth clean. You should brush your teeth at least 2 times a day. You might want to go up and down, sideways, circles, but talk to your dentist. Each person's mouth is different, and you might have to do something different. You talk to your dentist about that. Brush your tongue as well. You might want to talk to your dentist about that. You can brush your tongue, your teeth. That helps keep your mouth clean. I like to floss our teeth, right? You should floss. You get that little string, and it goes in between your teeth. That gets like little bits of food that gets stuck between your teeth, especially as you get older. You want to clean that out to help keep the germs out. So, right, that's how we're going to clean our mouth, keep our teeth strong and healthy for your whole life. Because as you get older, things don't work as well, and they wear down. So you want to keep your teeth clean, healthy. All right, it hurts if you don't. And last, sugar is not good for our bodies, our teeth, our bodies. Right, sugar can builds up bacteria, and it grows in your mouth with too much sugar, and that can cause cavities, holes in your teeth. So yes, I know we do have our our sodas, our candies. Just maybe want to cut back a little, because sugar is not good for our bodies or our teeth. And we're going to continue. I want to just talk about our feelings. I've been trying to do that all along, just to see how you're feeling, how you want maybe other people are feeling. So we just talk about it every so often. And part of having a healthy body and healthy mind is how we treat each other, right? How we treat others. That's why I've been talking about and trying to understand our feelings, how other people's feelings. So we try to get a little feedback here. And each of us have our own emotions, thoughts, and values, okay? And all of this together shapes, influences how we behave in school, at home, outside of home. Right? We have all these thoughts, and we bring it with us, okay? For example, maybe Mr. Boccia is a Yankee fan, and I really like the Yankees. And if I see someone who's a Met fan, I might disagree with them on their baseball teams, and I might not listen to why they like the Mets, because I can't understand why no one likes the Yankees. How you can't like the Yankees. So those are my values. Those are some of my thoughts. So I want to make sure that if I want to give that person a fair chance, they'll talk to me about the Mets, and I have to have an open mind to understand why they like the Mets, even though I don't understand that. So this way you have a better understanding of yourself, all right? You can know your strengths, what you do well, your weaknesses, what you don't know as well, okay? So when you know yourself, and I know I like the Yankees. And maybe I also like strengths and weaknesses. We'll talk about Mr. Boccia likes, oh my goodness, wrestling, and I like refereeing wrestling, and I'm really good at making certain calls, and I don't understand why people can't uh, call points the correct way. Well, I need to try to understand what they're seeing. Okay, so that's my strength, and someone else might not do it as well. A weakness of mine could be I might not listen to, we'll say, students all the time. So I have to know that that's my weakness, and I got to get better at that. All right, so those are examples. And since I know my strengths and weaknesses, that can give me some confidence because I know what I do well and what I don't do well. And that's okay. And then when you know that, you'll feel better about yourself. And then you can handle things better. So I know I'm not so great at listening to students sometimes. And I'm confident when I referee wrestling. So I know what I'm good at and what I need to get better at. And once you know that, you feel good. It's like, okay, I'm okay with these things. Now you want to take that information about yourself, and you know that other people are going to have strengths and weaknesses. All right, so we have to accept people for who they are, what their strong points are, what their weak points are. People have different skill levels that when they play games, who's really good at soccer, who's not so good at soccer, who's good in math, who's not so good in math, who's a good reader, who's not such a good reader. So, and people have emotions about that. Maybe if I'm not such a good reader, I'm a little embarrassed to read in public. Or maybe I'm really good in math and I'm always raising my hand to do my math lessons. So we have to know other people have those type of feelings too. So we recognize that. And when you're playing games, soccer or jump rope in the outside, and someone's just watching and they're not sure, include people. Involve people. They might want to really try and they're afraid to ask or they're embarrassed. So include those people. Give them a chance to get better. Maybe they're not so good at jump roping and they're afraid to try it. So give them encouragement. Or maybe someone's really good at jump roping, but they're really shy. So you give them chances. You try to include people. All right. And then when you include people, you unite everybody. You talk to people. You understand them, and that's how we can learn from each other. So this is just more talk about our feelings, how we can work with each other, how we understand our own feelings. So I hope you understand a little bit of this. I always learn every day. I'm always constantly seeing what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. I need to do things better. I try to understand people more. Maybe sometimes I don't understand, and then maybe a year down the road, I'm saying, oh, wait, I do understand now. So you're always learning. Keep your minds open, and you'll do great. All right. Have a great week. Talk to me if you need to. Write me some notes in your private notes in the classroom, and I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.